I'll always love her. That's my baby mother, and regardless, we got 2 kids, so I'm always gonna rock for her no matter what. Like, this test not gonna change nothing. Like, I'm still gonna be the father, still be there. But it's more of like a for everybody else to know, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody looks at me like I'm the bad guy. I'm out here doing the most for all these girls, which I already told her, you know, I have done me and I do me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not like expecting her to be exclusive or anything. We're not together, you know what I mean? But don't mess with nobody that's in my circle that I gotta deal with on a daily, that I'm gonna be working with or I'm gonna surround myself with, but I gotta feel uncomfortable around this dude. Not somebody I gotta shake his hand every day. Me and Abigaile, we got together, we had a baby right away. So, you know, we obviously got really involved and everything was good at first, you know, honeymoon stage. And then I guess, like, you know, I was gone for a while. There's rumors she cheated people close to me, so I cheat. And then, you know, it's just a vicious cycle, go back and forth. I feel like who gonna get even more than like, let's work it out, you know? There's no trust there that we could ever build a foundation back on a relationship. So now it's just, we're co-parenting together. And the thing is too, with, you know, I went so far with our relationship, I slept with her friend, but we was not together when I slept with her friend. Just, you know, I know that's not right regardless, she was still a friend, but we was not in a committed relationship at that point. Me and Abigaile has not been together for a year and a half due to these allegations, you know, but it still causes day-to-day friction in life. She's been saying she hasn't cheated through this whole situation, but honestly, I don't believe it. Even after we was together, like, we're not together, you could do you. I told her, you know, have fun, you know what I'm saying, live your life, but just don't talk to nobody that's around me close in my circle or anything like that, because that's not cool. Like, I know I had that happen with your friend, and I admitted that to you, and, you know, we moved on from that. If she passes, I'm gonna feel bad because we went all the way here and she was telling the truth the whole time. So I guess it just never would be right, but I'm owe her. Like, you know what I'm saying, I owe her big, but the relationship just, it's not there no more. It's over. I still love her, I always love her, you know what I'm saying? I still mess with her, we still hang out, go out to eat, cuddle, and mess around and stuff, but we're just not an item, if that's what you would call it. We're not an item. At the end of the day, it's about the kids, so we make it work for the kids.
This sounds like a classic story of I can do it, but you can't.
Right. That's crazy. I didn't even know that he was saying all that on there.
Yeah. That's your
crazy.
ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
And when you hear him saying that, how does that make you feel?
That pisses me off. He's a liar, and he is trying to downplay it and make it seem like I went out and stepped out of our relationship, so it gives him an excuse to be able to go out and step out, when that was never the case. I've always been loyal to him from day one. You know, we had gotten pregnant with my first son, and that was in the beginning of our relationship. I feel like maybe we went a little too fast in our relationship.
How soon did you get pregnant after you got with him?
Honestly, probably like a month within us being together. I got
I thought
pregnant.
you were going to tell me like 6 hours.
No, no. Luckily, not that soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But a month is very quick too.
Yeah. So I had found out I was pregnant, and you know, I said to him, you know, I'm pregnant, and he was like, well, whatever you want to do, I'll support you. So I told him I wanted to keep the baby, and you know, from while I was pregnant, and like just, of course, it was very short before we found out I was pregnant, but he always assumed that I had been talking to people, whether that be people around him, like his friends, or if it's people online. And I never had any interest in doing that, you know what I mean? So when we found out I was pregnant, I was like...
Were you in love with him?
I was.
No.
And I told him, I was like, you know, I'm pregnant with the baby. Like, I want to keep the baby. I want to be a family with you. You know, I want to try to make this work. Like, before him and I got together, he had spent 5 years in prison. So when I first met him, he told me, you know, I know how to appreciate a woman by being away for so long. So, like, you know, I want to be with you and all this stuff, and I want to make it work. And I believed him. You know, I was 21 when I met him. I'm 25 now, you know. I was 21, I was young, I was naive. I had, you know, I had my own life going. I had a career. I was a preschool teacher. I had, you know, good clique of friends. I had stuff going for me, you know, and then I met him.
Did you give it up to be with him?
Pretty much.
Why?
Because I thought that I could have a life with him.
Yeah, but to me, just like when people say that, that's like,
Right.
that's not going to last, you know.
Right. When I was up there talking to my friend, and I was on the phone with her and like confiding in her. She's my friend. I'm confiding in her about like what's going on and crying to her and telling her, you know, I think I'm pregnant. And I feel like me telling her that I think I'm pregnant again with another baby, like had her, like the guilt was eating at her, you know? So then she finally was like, you know what, Abby, I want to tell you something. And when she said that, I wasn't expecting that she was going to tell me her and him slept together. I thought she was going to tell me that she knows about him sleeping with one of my other friends or something. Because I've been friends with her since years old. So she was like, me and Russell slept together. And my heart just like dropped right to my stomach. And I was like, are you serious? Cussed her out, called her every name in the book.
What did he say about it?
When I called him, I was like, so, you know, so-and-so said that you guys slept together. And at first he like, I feel like he was denying it, you know, but I told him like, no, she told me. And then he was like, yeah, you know, he confessed to it and was like, I did sleep with her, you know, and it wasn't, I wasn't trying to be in a relationship or anything like that.
But at that point, shouldn't the relationship between you and him just be over?
Yeah. You're lying.
Don't do that.
No, dead serious.
What am I lying about?
You know that I'm sleeping with people?
No, I asked you if you were sleeping with people, and you know, like my, who was it, my son's uncle came up to me, we were all drinking, we're partying. She calls my phone. He looks at it, he looks at me, says, I beat that up. You know what I'm saying? So she's not going with everything, with all the little...
had sex with her.
With all the little, whatever, all the little innuendos from when we started being together.
Is there any truth to that story you just said?
Hell no.
Okay.
Well,
I've never slept with anybody
That's what we're here for
friends
today,
with.
right? So that's what we're here for today.
But why, so I'm going to ask you, you two are not even together. Why can't she sleep with your friends?
Because that's not right. I
But you
admitted
sleep
it.
with her friends.
How long ago was that? I admitted it. That's gone. That's
But
now
doesn't
we're
she get-
co-parenting. No,
But did you sleep with her cousin?
that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but
now
I mean,
but now we're co-parenting now. So regardless,
But doesn't she get two?
she already got two.
She said she's never cheated on you.
So let's
never
run the
done-
test and we'll find out.
Yeah, let me be clear. You're never going to marry her, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but as right now, nah. Like this
Right.
is not, you know,
Okay.
like
I'm going to, listen.
like I love her, but obviously.
I'm telling you like I tell my own daughter, okay? I mean this. This is the last guy in the world you should ever marry. And I know that hurts you, okay? He's not the guy for you. Even though you have kids together, he's not the man for you.
Right.
Because if he truly loved you, he wouldn't have done the things he's done to you. He wouldn't treat you this way. He wouldn't even stand on the stage and say the things about you that he said if he truly loved you.
Right.
Okay, now number one, you don't know me or what we've been
but
through.
listen,
So
I'm
you're
not
gonna-
saying anything bad about you.
You are.
No, I'm not.
You're saying this guy, da-da-da,
No.
you are. Number one, you don't know me, you ain't
I'm
been in
not-
our relationship
listen,
ever.
Don't
Listen
get me
to
wrong.
him.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything bad about you. What I'm saying is, you're just not the guy for her. That's all.
And she's not, you don't even know she could not be the woman for me.
She
You're just
might
listening
not
to the
be.
both sides. You see all
He's
this
gonna
extra,
hear.
Listen,
so
but
you
I'm
don't
always
see both
saying,
sides.
listen,
You're not there.
do you need my empathy?
Now I don't need empathy. I'm a grown
But
man.
she does.
No, she don't.
She's crying on my stage.
She's
This is
okay.
a woman that's in love with a guy that's cheated on her, that verbally abused her about cheating. When, listen, I'll apologize to you if she fails her test, okay? But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think that she stayed faithful to you. She gave you a couple kids. She wanted this relationship to work out, but you destroyed it.
Nah, see, that
So I'm
ain't
not
the
saying
case.
you're a bad guy.
That is
Guys,
the case.
guys, relationships
That's
break
not the
up all
case
the
because
time.
we're still co-parenting
But
every
if you
time.
cho-
I'm
you-
always
But
with
it's
you.
hard
You
to.
said the same thing even before I got into this. You said she shouldn't marry you, right?
Absolutely not. We've been through too much. to
Right,
even
that's
get
what,
married.
and
do you
I'm
mean?
telling her the same thing. Take a lie detector
I did
test.
indeed take a lie
Mother
detector
And we
Yeah.
test.
asked you, since April of 2019, did you
we
have
doing?
any sexual physical contact with any other man while in a relationship with Russell?
No.
And you answered no. Since April of 2019, did you have sexual intercourse with any other man while in a relationship with Russell?
No.
You answered no. Have you ever had any sexual physical contact with any of Russell's family members that he suspects? You answered no. The results came back the same to each one of those questions, and it came back that Abigaile told the truth. So Russell,
Yes.
you came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked you, while in a relationship with Abigaile, Have you had any sexual physical contact with any woman other than the one she knows about? And you said yes. You confessed. While in a relationship with Abigaile.
Come on.
Have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman? He said yes. He confessed. So I don't know what you're saying.
You had sexual intercourse with another woman because you told me you only had oral sex by bitches.
That's the same thing.
It's not.
Sexual intercourse.
Sexual intercourse, yeah.
During the pre-test interview, Russell confessed engaging in sex acts with 3 women that Abigaile does not know about.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing, bro.
What do you mean? It is the same thing.
You're too
Can
much.
you? It's oral. And
Nah,
what did
you're
you just
too
say?
much.
But
Yes,
you.
I know. I admitted it. I
Stop
know.
swearing.
But what I didn't understand was you were saying, "Oh, let's see this test." Why? We didn't even test anything. You admitted to everything.
Nah, because they asked some other questions too, and
Yeah,
I thought
they
they were going to
always-
say them all. So I thought they were
Well,
going to say them all. So I
we
just wanted to see
ask
if
you a million questions, but we only read the ones that are pertinent to the story. You know, it's very cliched. A lot of people say it all the time.
Yo, wow.
Life goes, yeah, goodbye. No more of a more powerful statement could he make by walking off the stage, leaving you out here. Won't say sorry, doesn't give a damn about you. And what I was about to tell you is, you know, it's very cliched and people say it all the time. Life goes by very fast. And you don't want to be my age one day and look back and go, oh my God, I wasted so much time on that guy.
Right.
You know, I could have been happy, but he tormented me. And he's tormenting you now. You know, he's mad. Who's he mad at? Was he happy that you didn't cheat on him?
It seems like it don't matter to
He
him.
doesn't care. And I'm just telling you, don't waste another second. And you know what? You got to stop sleeping with them too.
Yeah, no, I'm good. For
I'm
real.
serious,
I'm
because if you
serious.
don't, he's just going to keep leading you around.
Thinking that it's okay to keep
Yes.
doing it.
And you know what? You deserve a lot better.
Thank you.
Okay?
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's going to watch this and say, you know what? She was brave enough to do that. I can do that too.